Our journey to missions started about 5 years ago. Danik and I came to Emmanuel Baptist Church about 7 years ago, and soon after our coming to Emmanuel, we were asked to go visit some workers on the field. And so soon after, we went to visit North Africa, and we went to visit Germany. And it was actually during that trip that we were compelled to be more involved in missions. We saw firsthand the needs on the field, and we were able to interact with several workers on the field. That gave us a perspective just on the needs that continue to exist in the nations. That gave me, the trip also gave me a desire to expose the youth ministry that I was with more to the nations and missions. And so I took several trips to Guatemala, took another trip to North Africa to visit some folks there. And little did I realize, though, that what was happening during those trips, the Lord was working in the background to impress upon Danik and I's heart to actually go full time. You see, Danik and I never thought that we would be full-time missionaries. We were content in me being a pastor. We knew that missions was important. However, I was convinced that I would just continue to do full-time pastoring. But through ongoing prayer and seeking counsel from others, the desire to do full-time missions just wouldn't go away. So that's when we began the process of looking into organizations. We started just looking at different organizations that did pastoral training in South America. And that's when we came across the organization of Reaching and Teaching. We were immediately drawn to this organization. And in order for us to find out more information about Reaching and Teaching, Danik and I decided that I would take a trip to Ecuador to visit one of their training sites. And so last October, I went to Ecuador with one of the pastors from our church, Pastor Patrick, to visit their training site and to do pastoral training and to actually work with these pastors. And it was really an amazing trip. And when I came back from that trip, it was time. Danik and I knew that it was time for us to apply. So we applied for full-time missions in November of 2016. And in April of 2017, we started the fundraising process. And now we are planning to deploy for Argentina in January of 2018. So it's amazing to just see how all of this has come together. If you're interested in following our story and just finding out more about what we'll be doing in Argentina, I encourage you to visit our blog and our website at abisrorsabroad.com. And you can also follow this YouTube channel, and I'll be posting on here once in a while.